Hello. The mission story of July 19, 2025, is coming from Zimbabwe. The title, From Smoke to Scripture. At just 14 years old, Genius made a decision that would lead him down a dark and dangerous path. It started innocently, a traditional dance rehearsal for his aunt's wedding in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. He was excited to be part of something festive, to learn new moves from older dancers. But behind the rhythm and laughter, temptation hid in plain sight. One day, one of the dancers handed Genius a half-smoked cigarette. He didn't want to take it, but peer pressure whispered louder than reason. Ashamed to seem weak, and thinking no one was watching, Genius took his first puff. He choked and coughed, but the door to addiction had cracked open. Soon, tobacco led to marijuana. His weekly dance rehearsals became smoke sessions. Even after the wedding ended and the dancers vanished from his life, the habit stayed. He joined neighborhood boys, smoking in secret, until one day he made the reckless decision to bring it to school. That's when everything changed. Caught by a teacher after smoking behind the school toilets, Genius was warned that he was one step away from expulsion. His friend was expelled, but Genius made a promise: never again. Still, quitting wasn't easy. Though he stayed away from his old influences, the craving remained. That's when he remembered a simple truth he had learned at his Adventist school: you can pray to God about anything. So he did. He bowed his head and asked God for forgiveness, and for help. And in that sacred moment, something miraculous happened: the desire to smoke disappeared. The chains of addiction broke. Overwhelmed by this answer to prayer, Genius began to seek God more intentionally. He opened the Bible, eager to understand the God who had rescued him. And a year after that pivotal prayer, he made the wisest choice of his life. He gave his heart to Jesus and was baptized. Today, at 16, Genius has a new addiction: time with God. He starts each day with the Bible and prayer, and his story now shines as a testimony of God's power to rescue, restore, and redeem. Genius life reminds us that no matter how far we fall, grace reaches further. And sometimes, the strongest turning point begins with a whisper: God, help me. Genius is fortunate to have his own Bible, but many children in Zimbabwe live in families that cannot afford to buy Bibles for them. One of this quarter's 13th Sabbath projects will provide adventurers' Bibles to needy families in Zimbabwe and other countries in the Southern Africa-Indian Ocean Division. Thank you for planning a generous offering on September 27th.